Hello guys! So I wanted to make a quick video talking about what science is going to be looking like for the rest of the year. I'm out here. These are the Riley High School tennis courts. I used to spend a lot of time out here. I played tennis in high school. That court down there, court number 1, was my court. I was the best singles tennis player, so that was my court. I won and lost a lot of matches on that court. Probably lost more than I won. I wanted to talk a little bit today about what science class is going to be looking like from here on out. I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is difficult for me because I've never done anything like this before. I don't know what this is going to look like, and this particular semester, this next couple of units, I have a lot of hands-on activities and group projects and things like that obviously we're not going to be able to do remotely, so that sucks. Regardless, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make the best of it. The first thing I want to talk about is vocab cards. I've been getting a lot of questions because y'all know that was an ongoing semester-long assignment, and I wanted to let you know sort of what's going on with that, how we're gonna do it from here. So, if I remember correctly, you have 39 vocab words on that list right now. What we're gonna do is say that's it. 39 words are all I'm going to expect you to do. And in order to turn in the cards, so I still want them in the same format where on the front side you've got the term and your name. And on the back side you've got the definition that I gave you, a picture, and an example sentence using the word. In order to turn them in, what I want you to do is just lay them all out, either on the table, on the floor, whatever. All 39 of them, and take a picture. I don't care if it's with your computer, with your phone, whatever. Flip them all over then so that I can see the other side, and take a second picture, and that's what you're going to turn in. You're going to turn in those 2 pictures of your 39 cards. All right, and due date for that is again end of semester, so May 20th I believe is our last remote learning day. I wrote this stuff down and it's really windy out here. May 20th will be the final due date. If you get it done before then, send it to me sooner. But that's the last day that we'll be accepting those. Okay, so next up, I wanted to give you a little rundown of the topics we're going to be covering. We finished up our studies of reproduction and heredity, Punnett squares, sexual, asexual reproduction, that sort of thing. You would have had a test on all that stuff. You lucked out and missed that test. We have about 8 topics left to cover this semester. Those topics are natural selection, evolution, taxonomy, GMOs, genetically modified organisms, viruses and bacteria, which will be pretty appropriate for right now, climate change, water cycle, and resource use, human resource use. Now, with those 8 topics and the days we have left in this remote learning semester, whatever, that leaves about 2 days per topic. So we're going to be speeding through this stuff, and I'm going to try my best to get to all of it, but I want to do quality over quantity, so we may have to skip 1 or 2 things. Finally, another thing of this video is that I wanted to talk a little bit more deeply about our next topic, which is natural selection and evolution. It really sucks for me that we have to do this particular unit remotely, that I can't have face-to-face talks with you guys about this topic, because it can be a pretty controversial one, and one that kind of hits close to home for a lot of people. So I like to have a little bit more of a personal interaction when we talk about this stuff, but unfortunately we're just stuck with what we've got this time. Now, with that being said, I know some of you guys already maybe feel comfortable with evolution. You already take evolution as truth, and that's that. I know that a lot of you maybe take evolution as truth, but you have some misconceptions. You don't quite understand what it really is. You maybe think some things about it that aren't actually true, which is really common. A lot of people misunderstand what evolution really is, what it means, that sort of thing. And I also know that some of you are religious, and maybe you find evolution to be sort of a challenging idea. Immediately you think, no, I'm not on board with evolution, that sort of thing, and that's perfectly okay. My job in this unit is not to change your mind about evolution, is not to tell you what to believe or what to not believe or whatever. My job is to give you the facts and let you do with those facts whatever you choose. I don't want you to ignore the facts, though. That's something that I would like you to not choose to do. Don't ignore facts. So, talking about this whole religious thing, I'd like to start out by saying that a lot of people think that science and religion can't go hand in hand, but I want to tell you that they can. I got my entire science education, at least at the college level, at a Christian college. I had lots of fantastic professors who were very intelligent. They believed in evolution. They also read their Bible every day, and they took that as pretty much just as truth as evolution. So there are ways that they can get along. You just have to know the facts about everything. Now, if you want to say, no, evolution, I don't like the idea of evolution, I don't want to, I don't think that that's how the world works, that's perfectly fine. Here's the thing though, like I said, I want to give you the facts. If you want to make a good argument ever in a conversation about whether evolution is true or not, you need to have good counter arguments. You need to know the facts about evolution so that you can prepare a counter argument for them. Hopefully that makes sense. Just basically, I've had students who go home and they talk to their parents about evolution, and their parents tell them, you don't have to listen to anything your teacher says about evolution. That's true. I mean, I don't want to supersede what your parents are saying, but like I said, if you don't want to believe in evolution, that's fine. That's your perspective. But I still want you to have the facts. And if you're going to say, no, I don't believe in evolution, then I want you to have good reasoning for why you don't. And in order to make a good reasoning for why you don't, you need to know the facts about evolution. Anyways, that's the last time I'm going to talk about religion here. If you have personal questions for yourself relating to evolution and your religion, I'm more than willing to talk with you about that. If you want to email me or whatever, we can have that conversation one-on-one. But this is still science class, and science class is not really the place to have a conversation about religion. However, this is something that I personally have thought a lot about. If you want to discuss it with me as just a person, I'd be more than happy to do that. I should say too, if you think that evolution means humans came from monkeys, that's a huge misconception. That's not true. We're going to talk about why that's not true and how it actually works. Alright, so to wrap up, that's pretty much the end of what I wanted to talk to you about. There is going to be a short quiz in Canvas over some of the contents of this video, so go ahead and complete that. One of the questions, I should say, the last question on that quiz is going to be sort of a free answer, a short answer question. And it's going to ask you about sort of what you think about evolution. That's the unit we're going into next, natural selection and evolution. And I want you to know there's no right or wrong answers. If you tell me in that question that you think evolution is totally fake and made up, that's fine. I just want you to be truthful. If you tell me, yeah, evolution is great, I think it's awesome, great. If you tell me, I want to believe evolution, but I don't really know anything about it, that's fine too. Whatever you tell me is fine, as long as you give me some sort of a real answer. Don't say, I don't know, I haven't thought about it before. Don't do that, alright? That's annoying. I know you can think, use that brain in there a little bit. I know it can be hard for you sometimes, but you can do it, alright? It's a robin. So with that, we're gonna end the video here. Go to Canvas, get that quiz done. Like I said, I don't care what your answer to that question is, just give me your honest answer. That's the best I can ask for, right? I hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy and alone. Take care. We'll see you later.